Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to cover how to add a new chapter or level to the OG Roguelike Mobile Kit. First of all, we need to go into data and open up the data table chapters and levels. Here you can see which properties we need to set up. First of all, you need a new chapter enum. So go into each chapters and add a new one. I'm going to call mine tutorial only. Now save and go back to DT chapters, add a new row, set the row name to 4, the e-chapters value to tutorial, the new one you have created basically, and select a thumbnail. Then save and go into DT levels, add a new row here as well, set the row name to the row number basically. Then we need to create a new level tag, which includes the chapter as well as the level we're going to create. I'm going to call it level.tutorial.lv01. So basically it's the first level in the tutorial chapter, and assign the chapter enum to it. Give it a befitting level title. And now we're going to need two maps, basically. One for the chapter, which holds the chapter design, and one for the level. So first of all, I'm going to create the level map. I've just duplicated level 1 and called it level 11, or oh yeah, the kit just has 9, so let's call it level 10. Alright, and let's get back to the data table and assign it to the level map asset. Great. Now we only need a chapter map. So I'm going to duplicate chapter 01, and I'm going to call it something like tutorial chapter. Alright, let's assign it in the data table row as well. Tutorial chapter, nice. This is going to need a thumbnail too, but let's choose a different icon because that's the one for the level. And make sure to set a max wave count. Yeah, and we can leave this hard mode unchecked for now. Great. Now let's check if it's visible in the main menu. Yeah, as you can see, we can see the tutorial chapter as well as the a level we've created. Now let's go into the chapter and set it up. Yeah, save the assets. Alright, first remove the previous sublevels from the first chapter we've duplicated, and add the new level we've created. You will see a bunch of enemies here. These are the ones being spawned in all the waves combined, basically. Let's search for spawn in the outliner for just spawn blueprints to be shown, as it makes it a bit easier to edit. And make sure you have as many spawn wave blueprints as you have max waves in the level row inside the data table. Now I'm going to go into the top view because it's easier to edit this way, and I'm going to select lit lit for the shading mode. These are the ones of the first wave only, because I've hidden the other waves. And for each enemy, if it's selected, you can select its level as well as the enemy type by selecting the data asset of it. Yeah, it shows the name as well as the skeletal mesh of that enemy you've selected for your convenience in the creation of these waves. Now I'm going to change here a few things. I'm just going to set up the first wave, but you should probably set up all. The second to 10th wave will be the same as the first level because we've duplicated it. Great, so I'm finished here. Now let's save the level and the chapter. You can hide the level here, but you don't need to. Next we're going back to the main menu to try the level we've created out. Alright, I'm going to create it in a new window, and you're going to notice that it's there, but it's still locked. So how do we unlock it without playing the entire game basically? We go into the save game progress asset, into player, oh no, it's in game levels, normal level progress, and there you need to add a new value. The key is the tag we've created, and just check unlocked. Alright, now if we play, it should be unlocked, and as you can see it really is. So let's try it out. Here we should see the waves we've created. Yeah, and these are the ones I've just made. That's basically all to this tutorial. So you could change the foliage, the floor material, the post-process effects and stuff, lighting and all, to make the chapter and level and entirely your own. Yeah, I just wanted to cover the main logic in this tutorial. Alright, so that's all for this tutorial. If you still have questions left, put them down into the comments or join the Discord server. The link is in the description as well as on the shop page. Thanks for watching. See you next time.